Hello guys, what's up everyone? So for the previous video, I think my friend might have shown you how to use GCP with Colab and how to set up your GCP account. For this video, I'll be showing you how to use GCP with VS Code so that you can run your projects and homeworks using the Linux environment. So let's get started. First thing is you just need to open your terminal and just write the simple command to create a public/private key in your local machine. So that is SSH -minus keygen space -t RSA space -b 4096. Press enter. It'll be generating your public/private RSA key pair, and it'll tell you to enter the file name in which you want to save the key. So for that, I just simply copy this bit and then just paste it and change the last name to whatever you want. I just add up IDL in the end. That's it. And then they tell you to enter passphrase. You don't need to actually write anything over here. You can just press enter and they'll tell you to re-enter the same thing. Just press enter again. That's it. Your basically your key has been created right now. Now the next step is to add the public key that we have created to GCP. For this step, you will have to go to the directory where the key was saved. Essentially, we know that already. It is in the .ssh file. So for that, we first write ls from our main folder, and we can see that there is .ssh folder on our main directories. So basically from here, just write cd.ssh. You'll be into the .ssh folder, and if you write ls, you can see the keys that we have created are over here essentially. Now to copy and paste our public key, we just need to write cat the key name, which is id rsa_idl.pub, and when you click enter, you get this super weird string, which we have to just copy the entire bit from SSH-RSA to till the user of your account, and then just press Ctrl C, go to your GCP account, and like when you go to your GCP account, this is the first window that you'll be seeing, and then you just go to console, and when you go to console, just click not now. Over here you write on the search bar SSH keys, and over here we just need to essentially add our SSH key. So just click on this SSH key area and Control paste it, and once you have done that, just make sure that you remove everything after add, including the @ sign, and make a double space after the two equal to signs, and then you can just essentially save the key. Saving, and it'll take a moment to be saved, and yep, it's successfully saved. So after creating our key and putting it into GCP, our next step is to basically create the instance. So we go over here and remove the SSH, and if you can see basically in the popular searches area, the compute engine section. If you cannot find that, just write compute engine, and yeah, just click on it, and it'll make you come to this page where it'll tell you to create the instance. So we just create instance, and over here it'll tell you to select your region and zone. So usually in the first try, it's very tough to always get correctly to get your instance working, because usually the region or zones are filled out most of the time, and you'll need to like keep searching for the zones and regions where it is not filled out. So for now, I will try US West 4 and US West 4B. If it doesn't work, we might need to redo it again with a different region and zone, but that is totally fine. We go to the machine configuration areas. In that, we go to GPUs, and over here NVIDIA T4 is usually enough for our assignments, homeworks, and projects. I have seen students use V100. So you see over here V100, but if you see the cost of V100, it's like 1,295 per month, which is totally not worth it. So let's just stick with T4. Number of GPUs, we'll keep it to 1, and the machine type, instead of using standard, we'll go to high memory and use N1-4 with 26 gig memory. That will be enough for, I would say, all your homeworks and hopefully even for your projects, but that depends upon your project. So you click on it, you'll get your monthly budget. 325 per month, not bad I would say. And we just keep going down and we go to the boot disk area, we click change. The size, I would say I would recommend between 60 to 80 for most of your homeworks, 80 being a good enough thing for all your homeworks. And the version will change from Linux 11 to, let's say, Linux 10. I have seen people try doing the VS Code setup with Linux 11, but there are just too many bugs that keeps coming out, and you will end up just like removing your hair at that point. And so for that reason, I would just say stick with Linux 10, and we click select and we create. Now we just wait for it to be created. As you can see, this is my 4th trial actually to create it, but that's totally fine. It happens. You just need to figure out what's the best region and zone. So we just keep waiting until we see this works or not. For that, let's just give it a few moments. Usually you'll see a green color tick on the status bar, and you'll see an internal IP and external IP. At that point, that means basically it works. So let's just wait.
A few moments later.
Yeah, so yep, as you can see over here, it was created at last, so it's good. Now we can go on to basically connect this to our VS Code. So now to do that, we just need to go to our VS Code. So I'll go to VS Code. When you go to VS Code, you come with like this page, and you just need to go to Remote Explorer over there. Sometimes you will not be having Remote Explorer if you have not used it before, so you need to go to extensions, write SSH over here, and basically just install this bit. Once you install it, you'll automatically get this Remote Explorer part, and you just click on it, and on the SSH area just write add, and it'll tell you to put the name of it. So over here I'll just put IDL, and it'll tell you to go to the config file, so we'll do that. So just press open config, and here it is. So host IDL, host name, and with host name we'll also need to put something called identity file, and we'll also need to put user. So we just set that up for now. So for the host name, we just essentially need to put our external IP address from GCP, which is over here. Just copy to clipboard, and then you just go to our VS Code again and paste it. That's it. And for your identity file, it's pretty simple. Remember the area where we created our SSH keys. So over here, basically this is what we had given it. So we'll just copy paste this, Control C and Control V. Now for the user, we basically just need to go to our area where we put the key and see what's the user written over here. So it's written Syed A. I'll just write this, Control C and VS Code, Control V. Alright, and just make sure you save it and just refresh. You'll get the ideal host written for us, and that's pretty much it. Now we just need to go into it. For that, just click connect in current window, and it'll take you over there. So it'll tell you if you want to continue, just press enter and give it a few moments, and there you go. You are basically inside your instance with your VS Code. Now that we have accessed our instance in with the help of VS Code, now everything is pretty much straightforward. We just open the folder where we want to work. Usually I just put it in the starting directory itself, click enter, and you will reach this path. So basically now we just need to install what all packages we need over here. Just right over here, new file, we'll name it as setup.sh. Press enter, and we need to basically just copy paste our things that need to be set up over here. So for that, I'll be giving you a file as well, the setup.sh file. You'll just need to like copy this entire bit and paste it out over there, but don't forget to change your Kaggle username and your key, which you'll be finding it in the Kaggle's website. So just take this entire bit over here, Control C, go to VS Code, Control V, and once you have done that, you just need to basically run this. For that, I have already put my basically key and the username inside. Now I'll show you how to run it. Basically just go to terminal, new terminal, and from here just write sh setup.sh and click enter. It'll start setting up everything for you. It'll say, do you want to continue? Just write Y, and it will do all your setup for you. This may take around like maybe 5 to 10-ish minutes. So for that, we'll have to probably wait it out.
A few moments later.
Now after everything has been installed, we can just type up some few commands to see whether everything has been done properly or not. So the first thing we can do is type NVIDIA SMI to see if the necessary GPU packages have been installed or not. And when we click it, yep, so it looks like it's fine on that end, and we can check our Python version by writing Python 3. Yep, we have 3.7.3, and let's try importing torch. Yep, it looks like the torch module has been imported. Let's try creating torch and tensor and try putting it inside our CUDA. So let's just put some random torch, random tensor to CUDA, and just click enter. It looks like it has been created, and let's see if it's done properly. Just write X. Yep, everything looks fine. So with that, we have essentially concluded what we needed for running the GCP with VS Code. Everything works fine. Now you can just go ahead and start doing your deep learning projects and homeworks with it. But before I finish it out, I would say like one of the things that you would need to do is once you finish using your instance, you will stop your instance from going to your area over here. So to stop your instance, you just go to Compute Engine again. Just go to Compute Engine and press stop. That's pretty much it. And then you can like just close out your window after it's stopped. Yep, after it stops, you can just close out your window, and when you try opening it again, if you get an error, sometimes after doing it like for a lot of time, there are chances you might get an error. For counteracting that error, you can just go to your file explorer in your computer, go to the .ssh area, and if you see there is something called known host written over here, and just go to notepad just once, there'll be like something written out over here, a lot of text. You would just need to like clean that out, like completely remove it, and then just save that host area and close it, and then try it again. That will essentially like help you get rid of that error. Yep, that's it. That's all I had to say for the video. Hope you guys enjoyed doing your deep learning experiments. Thank you.